Alright, welcome back everyone, it's your Code King Zaf here. As we jump in and cover the best build and battle guide for Yogg, I want to show you a very quick tip to ensure you maximize on your damage. Watch this. When the black hole comes out, you want to jump inside Giggity and deal as much damage as you can. Do not run away, and once he's about to nuke us, just use your ultimate. Boom! All the damage is about to come out. Yes, that's right. So I'm going to jump in, cover the build and the battle guide. That way you can maximize on your damage to ensure this game mode is as easy as possible, of course. And as we jump in, do not forget you have to support us yet again for the brand new codes in the new supporter season. Every single season your support is removed, so jump in, press that, press yes, and you're done. And then you wait for the brand new codes to be sent directly to you to the My Page section. You can find them right here under Receive Benefits. We have one code right now with even more codes coming out for Essence Stones, Mana Per Extracts, and more. So make sure you support us that way you don't miss out. But also, a huge shout out to Patrick from the first comment to our last video. Here's your shout and enjoy that juicy Discord roll, of course. Now let's jump in and cover the workshop. When it comes to Yogg, very simple. I'm going to give you the best battle guide very quickly just because there's not too much involved to build. So here's the build right now. We're running Soren, Malin, and Cha with Tusk as our main shadow and Bessie and also Serbi. You can use Iron instead of Bessie to get the defense Russian in, so keep that in mind. But I do use Tusk just because we want that bonus core tag coming in. It's very useful. You can use Igris as well, don't worry. All those shadows do work. When it comes to artifacts, we're running Greed, we're running Blessing, but also we're running 2-piece Infamy, 2-piece Curse, and 4-piece Obsidian on Cha. You can of course run 4 Infamy and 4 Obsidian on Cha to get the same damage results, so don't worry, those sets do work. And when it comes to Soren, you can run this set right here. When it comes to Chaotic Desire, I just don't have any good sets right now, but this set does work too, so keep in mind if you have it, you can run it instead. But honestly, when it comes to Greed and Desire, they both work out perfectly. When it comes to building up your skills, honestly, just worry about Cha. Ensure that her core attack is all the way up and that her first basic skill has the most skill level on it. That way she can deal a lot of damage easily. And when it comes to Soren, honestly, just level up her core attack, her skills to level 7 at least, because she does deal a lot of damage, but Cha will be your main damage dealer. When it comes to your cores, you want to make sure on Malin you have this core right here, and on Soren, these 2 cores right here, and on Cha, this core here, with this purple core if you have it. I don't have it, so I didn't worry about it too much, but it does help out your mana consumption reduction to ensure you have enough mana for the battle, and that should be everything for the build. I want to ensure that when it comes to Malin, that your HP is high enough to get the bonus when it comes to your weapon right here, and ensure that Cha on your team has the highest attack, otherwise you're not getting the 16% damage increase amount, so keep that in mind. To ensure you get all the buffs applied on Cha, you want to make sure Malin's weapon passive is applying. So here is battle number 1. You don't want to move when it comes to first stage. I use my shadows, then I charge up Soren's Q as she dashes in. Watch this, boom, we charge it, extreme evasion, get the break off, and you just want to break here as fast as possible to ensure you can rotate into Cha, to ensure you get the most damage coming in after you use Malin. Watch this, we break, we use our skills here, and we rotate out into Malin right here, get our E off, get our Q, get our core attack off for the bonus power gauge, and then switch, easy peasy. Then use your E, your second basic skill, then use your first basic skill, then use your core attacks. Ooh, I'm talking fast here. Core attack, core attack, core attack, and then when your gauge is filled up, use your Q. That's your rotation for Cha. That way, of course, you get the most damage coming in. Then you want to swap it to Soren and repeat the process, but ensure your Burning Greed sets get off. You want to activate the Burning Greed set just because the bonus crit rate and crit damage is very nice. Pretty much Cha will deal crits all the time, maximizing our damage. And again, just rotate, use your ult here for Malin. When it comes to this battle, it's not that difficult. Just dodge when it comes to the tornadoes, and watch out for the gimmicks here during the battle, which should come up very soon. I do want to give you a quick tip when it comes to this mode very soon. Watch this. So when this comes out, the Crimson Clot, you want to focus the big one right over here. You get that and you're done. The break state comes out, and I don't want to kill the boss right here, so just take it a bit slow because I want to ensure I show you the trick right here when it comes to Cha. So you want to swap into Cha, get her stats basically max out. When it comes to the bar, use her E, use her Q, use her core attack, and watch this. The interruption phase is about to come up. Watch very carefully. I'm gonna wait, boom. So use your ultimate right now to break the boss here. Watch, broken right there, beautiful. And then your damage comes in, and easy peasy lemon squeezy, the boss has been defeated. That's pretty much the only gimmick for the battle. You want to save Cha's ultimate for that phase. Now let's go to battle number 2. I'm gonna make these guides quick, of course, don't want to waste your time. Alright, so here's a build for the second phase, very simple. We're using Jinwoo and we're using Cha just because a lot of you don't have the brand new Cha, and honestly you don't need her. You want to use this Cha because she does have the punishment effect, reducing the heals, but you don't have to use her honestly. You can use any other support like Ayla, it does work out. We're using Min and Malin as well to get the bonus buffs when it comes to her sports skills and her passives. When it comes to her shadows, Biru works fine. You can use Igris if you want. I use Bessie just because I do like her freeze effect, it's very nice. And we have Serbi for the 5% bonus. Now this target is kind of immune to freezes in a sense, but it's okay. That won't really matter too much in the battle. And then when it comes to artifacts, these are the ones I use. We're using the Blessing set, the Guardian set, Sylph's Blessing, and the Chaotic Wish set of course. When it comes to Jinwoo, we want to maximize honor damage using Curse and also Obsidian to get the bonus 60% and 20% bonus coming in, and the bonus 10% stacking effect on Curse. When it comes to your skills, very simple. You want to use Thunderstorm for the weakness, you want to use the Arm Break skill, not for the break. The boss does not have a break gauge, but we want the bonus damage coming in 17% at the Transcendent mark, and 15% legendary. You want to use this right here for the gimmick when it comes to Stormbringer. When we use high speed rotation with the Stormbringer, the damage is absolutely bonkers, especially when the weapon is all the way to the 85 mark. So we use that combination right now. When it comes to your Blessing Stones, Reawakening, Bloodlust, Sharp Perception, and Weakness Section are all fine. These ones are pretty much staples. You can swap in any of these for bonus attack if you want, doesn't matter too much. And when it comes to your Blessing Stones in the defensive category, Life works out fine. You should be using Aggressive Defense as well to proc the Guardian set effect, 10% damage every single time a shield comes into play. So that's the build and your cores. These are the only ones that matter, these two here. This one, if you're dying, I mean sure, but these are the best ones right now, with his weapon being the DKD and the Stormbringer of course, to ensure we maximize on this passive here. When it comes to his A1 passive right here, 1600% damage every single time, we activate a wind basic skill to get a ton of damage coming from high rotation, and especially at the A5 mark, where the damage bonus is double. So let's jump in, let's cover the guide of course. So this battle is fairly quick, so I do kind of slow it down just a little bit, otherwise we one-shot it. So you want to dodge here, use your shadow step, and you can basically start stacking on your damage, use your sports skills, use the arm break skill, and then use your Stormbringer skill as well, then hide speed rotation, spam boom boom boom, dealing so much damage right here, it is insane. I mean, watch Thunderstorm right here. Oh, we missed it, too bad, but if that landed, the damage would have been nuts. Actually, it's a good thing it didn't land just because we might have nuked the boss. So once the eye shows a color, you want to dash in and get the color on you because, well, it'll cause the second break phase. Watch this, boom, break phase comes out, and you can deal damage if you want right here. Sack your effects, use Stormbringer, get the sports skills off, and I don't want to kill him right here, so I'm going to wait here. I'm going to dash out. If we use DKD, obviously it would die, but I want to show you the second phase right here. When it comes to the eye and the little portals we have to stand on, so you want to match the zone with the color. In this case, it's going to be, let's wait for it, it is purple. So stand on purple, very easy. This is probably the easiest boss in the mode. We have the gray one, stand on gray, easy. And then we have red, you want to go on red, and beautiful, done. Then use shadow step, and that's it. There's no real gimmick besides that during the battle, so you can just defeat the boss here. Well, I mean, I'm gonna defeat it here, I'm assuming. Yeah. So besides that, they go kind of berserk, they deal kind of dash damage, etc. Don't worry, this is the easiest phase when it comes to Jinwoo. You're not going to stress out at all during this battle. Now, when it comes to the battle with Yogg, my build is a bit different just because I want to maximize on the break save damage and the break save timer. Both Godo and Soren's timers do stack, and it's absolutely insane. I'll show you. We use Cha as well just for fun to ensure that Yogg does not heal. You can use the regular Cha as well. The water version or the light version does work out, so you can pick and choose the best one you have. I just use this one here because I want to flex Cha a little bit. She looks so darn good, and when it comes to her shadow, same thing. We use Biru, Bessie, and Serbi. I use the weapons when it comes to Stormbringer and DKD, and for artifacts, all the same as before. Chaotic Wish, Blessing Set, Guardian, Sylph's Blessing. When it comes to skills, again, same thing as before. We use these skills here to ensure we get bonus damage off of Stormbringer and to ensure damage is maximized. And you want to use Squall as well to ensure the corrosion effect does get off, to ensure your break effectiveness does increase. And when it comes to your Blessing Stone, same thing. Bloodlust, Reawakening, Sharp Perception, Weakness Section. You can swap out Weakness Section for whatever Blessing Stone you want to give you more attack if needed. And when it comes to defensive ones, obviously Life and Aggressive Defense are the best ones out there to ensure you get the Guardian set applied. And again, cores doesn't matter too much, so just ensure for the Guardian set effect to use these Blessing Stones right here. Alright, so here is the battle guide. I just kind of wait right here, and when Yogg comes out, I dash easy, then I use Shadow Step, then I use Squall after using Godo to ensure we get that bonus break coming off, then Soren, then the arm break skill. That way the break bar does go down by a ton. If you want more break coming in, you could run Cell Analysis on Soren, etc. And we will probably break quite faster, but it's okay. My rotation works out just fine. So there we go, Chaw comes out, and we use our skills here, getting ready to break, and done. Shadows come out, Shadow Step. We use the Stormbringer in a second here after using the Thunderstorm, getting so much damage off. And watch the break state here. The Yogurt Man is broken for literally 10 seconds plus. He didn't move an inch. It's so funny. Then the phase comes out of the black hole. Now, the reason why back kill is because I don't want to kill him. I want to show you how the battle works, so we could actually kill him right then and there, but I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to wait here. He grabs you, and after he grabs you, you want to dash, dash, dash. Once you spawn in here, you want to go all the way to the end, but make sure you use Chaw during that state, well, before it, to ensure the Yogg Man, the Yogurt guy, does not heal up. That's how we have Chaw on our team, to ensure he doesn't heal, but this phase doesn't give him too much HP, but I'm sure for the hard mode, he's going to get a ton coming in. Now for the next phase here, you want to beat this little fragment. Yeah, you can just use your skills, use high speed rotation, use Stormbringer, DKD, whatever you want. Not too important. Yogg, when he spawns in, obviously he breaks, so you want to get your damage off here if needed. I'm not going to nuke here just because I'm waiting to see what the other phases are like, so he uses this right here. You want to time your ultimate for the minions. Clear every single mob out there. Very simple. That's why I'm taking my time. Otherwise, well, when the black hole phase hit, the game mode would have been over, and you want to break here additionally, using Godo, using Armor Break, using high speed rotation, and that's basically the battle. I'm going to finish him off here, I'm pretty sure, and no, I'm going to wait here for the one move. Yeah, so the building move comes out after he warps, I'm pretty sure, right here. Let's wait for it. It's a pretty big AoE move. If he uses it right... I'm waiting for it. Where is it? Hello, Yogg Man, come on. We're waiting for him to do something. Now, I guess he doesn't use it. Maybe I'm going to kill him here, I'm not too sure, but basically just dodge his attacks. I was waiting for that move because it's pretty cool. And ensure you don't die on Jinwoo. That's basically it. And use Chaw as much as possible to ensure the healing reduction or the healing removal is applied. And here's the Hunter mode as well, let me show you. But of course, here's the Hunter build when it comes to Yogg. I explained it earlier in the video, so if you want to see the full explanation and the alternatives, you want to jump in earlier into the guide. This is the build artifacts. This is the core guide, boom, boom, boom. You want to swap this one for this one if you have it, and you want to ensure that Malin has this right here to make sure her ultimate does come up. Sometimes it doesn't, but there is the build. Let's jump into the battle guide as well. And here we have the Hunter mode, same thing. When it comes to Soren, I want to get the breaks off as much as possible when it comes to getting greed sacks off, so I make sure core attack is charged up, and we can basically break right away if that last hit just landed. Annoying, but we can get the greed stacks off if needed. I do swap out, I believe, let me check here, yeah. So I swap out to melee, I get it passes off, EQ, and then core attack to get the power gauge up, switch to Chaw, use her E, use her Q, core attack, core attack, core attack. That's pretty much your rotation. Honestly, the water team is very fun and easy to use. Then use your Q, then swap back into Soren, get the greed stacks off, but wait for the black hole. Get ready for it. Use your ultimate if needed. Get those stacks off on greed, and it should be up right here. I think we might have not gone in yet. We got it there. Perfect. So use our rotation here, then use your ultimate on Malin, and get Chaw ready to deal massive damage when the black hole does come out. Very important. We use our full rotation right here before Yogg has a chance to do a thing. Don't even dodge a plan, it's not necessary. They don't even come close to us. Ultimate to dodge the damage, very simple, and you just apply so much damage on this mode if you play it right. Soren comes out, use your skills, easy peasy, again, a lemon squeezy. Then we wait for this phase here again, just like Jinwoo. You want to dash, 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 get out of it as fast as possible. They're not getting healed because of Chaw, which is perfect. Even though it says Yogg is recovering, they are not. They're getting cooked by Chaw's passive. As long as we get through it fast enough, then you want to go for this. This is honestly quite tanky. It's hard to kill off Soren, even though she deals a lot of damage. My Soren is just a bit weak, so you might rotate into Chaw. That's okay. I mean, generally, if Soren is strong enough, we might be able to, but I use Chaw there, even though we might not have to. It's okay, though. Then Yogg comes out, he breaks, then we use our core attacks, but I use it a bit too late due to the delay, which is okay, right? Then we use our skills here on Soren, very simple. Ultimate comes out, we're just constantly rotating, dealing as much damage as possible, getting our passives up. It's very easy when it comes to Water Team just because we're usually honestly just using Soren, using her damage, which is nice, then using Meilin, getting her passives off, and then switch to Cha. Then we just dance around, zigzag against the enemy, and use your Q there once the gauge is up. Now, when it comes to the ultimate, it's up to you when you want to use it. I use it towards the end to ensure Yogg just gets one hit, and you want to break here as well. Very simple. Honestly, your core attacks are enough on Soren. It's insane how good her breaks are. But the battle, again, like I mentioned before, is very straightforward. There's no tricks to it, honestly. You just want to ensure when the mobs come out to clear them as fast as possible, and to use Cha in your ultimate when you want to nuke the target. Very simple there. And done. So that's the battle. Hope you enjoyed. The build is very simple to use. The water team is easy as well. If you want to see a win team guide, let me know down below in the comment section. But hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop your like. Make sure to subscribe as well. But don't forget to support us for a bunch of free codes, of course. You, of course, do not want to miss out on the free benefits by supporting. It is 100% free, and you get a bunch of free codes by doing so. So jump in, support us that way. You don't miss out. On that note, this is your Code King Zaf, signing out.